The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, ProSigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Madison County School Sports Television. We're at the Berea Christmas Tournament. And we have the Southern Eagles taking on the Harlan County Black Bears. A little late delay in getting the game started. Some issues with the headphones.
We got Madison Southern open up in a 2-3 zone.
Harlan County missed and a putback on a rebound and showing a little press. Open up.
They're going to trap out their man-to-man in a half court. In the full court, Harlan will use a little 2-2-1 and trap out of it full court.
Number 4, Michael Jefferson has the ball. Trevor Kidwell. Tanner Kidwell. That's Southern's top gun. Nice job by Linville to get the loose ball. Nice pass.
Trevor missed that one, but he had 2 clutch free throws in the game the other night against Estill County with a little over 5 seconds to go. And that broke the tie score and enabled them to win that game. Little 1-2-2 look here.
Southern is very young. They start a lot of freshmen, young guys.
Well, Harlan County is 5-1. They're coached by Mike Jones. He's been in the business for 35 years.
Almost as long as I've been alive. Still showing a little press, a little man press.
A little token pressure that time.
Berea Christmas tournament, I believe it's like the 25th year of it, perhaps, or
been around a long time. 16 boys teams, 16 girls teams in action. We're going to have a full weekend.
All of the local teams are here. Berea Central, Southern, Model.
Yeah, and that's really important for a tournament to help attendance. So that's good.
Token pressure up top.
You know, Harlan lost all 5 of their starters. They actually started the year thinking they were going to have a kid by the name of Tyler Tyler Miller. Tyler Miller's one of the top teams in the 13th region, or top players in the 13th region, and he transferred to Harlan City School.
Split, a nice charge. Huff with another charge. Trevor Huff took a number of charges against, goodness, who was it they played last home game we had?
Yes.
Whoever it was, he took a number of charges. It escapes me who we played.
That foul's called against the Harlan County Black Bears, number 12, Cody Bumgarner.
Well, Harlan County is 5-1 at this point. Their only loss being to Clay County, who is the region favorite in the 13th.
Nice take by the freshman. And
Michael Jefferson.
Tied up now with 5:49 to play in the opening quarter. Strong rebound and run. They looking to run. Another foul on Harlan County. Team foul number 2.
That foul's called against the Black Bears.
Talk about Harlan County losing off 5 starters. Southern's lost off 5
That's
starters.
right. So both teams are still trying to get a feel for their roles and so forth.
Damian Harris is only a junior, but he opted to play football only.
Yeah, he's going to be in the weight room this winter, and I think that was due to the Michigan football coaches.
Had something to do with that.
Yeah, they did.
3-point basket.
You know, Burns led them in scoring against Estill County the other night, and he's playing a lot more confident now.
He's a nice ball player. Kidwell, of course, one of the better players for him. Fonte Livel's a returning starter. He may not start it last season. He's a returning player.
Returning player, fresh off the
timeout on the floor. We'll take his timeout with him. 5:12 to play. Southern on top, 7-4.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, ProSigns, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
5-minute mark at the opening quarter. Madison Southern will play Montgomery County tomorrow night if they win this game. Montgomery won with ease in the opening game. Played at Berea.
They beat Webster County.
The loose ball over to Kidwell. Kidwell's going to take it all the way.
Really nice move there. Good, strong, aggressive take.
Kidwell played last week with a little bit of a bum ankle. And a foul.
Well, Harlan County's out of the 13th region, 52nd district. They've got a couple of real nice freshmen that come off the bench for them.
That free throw, they snapped the run. It was an 11-point run, or a 7-point run for Madison Southern. That's that. Second free throw is up, and off the mark, rebounded by Burns. Over to Kidwell. Coach Butcher calls out the play. And they throw it away.
Southern sticking with that 2-3 zone right now.
A lot of teams are playing a lot of zone now early on this season.
Well, if you don't have a lot of depth in the way they're calling the games, it kind of protects you from foul trouble a lot. So I think you see a lot more of that.
With the way the fouls are getting called, you can't hardly touch a player. Look for the shot. Kidwell for a 3. It's good. Kidwell with the 3.
Southern looking real sharp early.
Up 7. 3:37 to go. They're double up, 14-7.
Southern's
now.
A little 2-2-1.
And Huff couldn't get there, and nobody dropped.
Boy,
easy basket.
Huff went for the steal and left the basket exposed that time.
Big gamble didn't pay off for Southern. 14-9.
If you're the safety man, you got to make sure you get that pass, or you got to stay home.
You're the last line. Looked inside, got lucky, deflected over to Glenville. 2-3 look out, Harlan County.
They got the little.
They're going to double up on the guard when they get it out the wing. Down low, thrown away. That's good handle.
That's the Carmichael kid, the little freshman they were so high on. Had a really good summer for him.
Tough help. Tough shot, not good. Knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. Should have been off Huff. Southern with a break.
Madison Southern Eagles, number 3.
Boy in the striped shirt says Madison Southern ball.
Number 3 Sargent into the lineup there. He's been playing a lot better for him lately.
Now Harlan in a 2-2-1. Now over to a man. Broken easy. Kick it. Shot. Just stop.
Tell you what, they missed the shot, but they had really great ball movement that time. They got penetration into the lane and kicked out for a wide open 3. That's a shot Sargent's really been hitting lately. So
yeah, that's a shot you don't mind him taking.
No, you don't. That's his game, and that was a good possession. Little half court, 2-2-1 this time.
Oh, they broke it. And again, nobody back. Foul on Kidwell. The foul on Kidwell will be the third on Madison Southern.
Madison Southern's number 25, Tanner Kidwell. That's his first.
Kidwell's first.
Team third.
The last home game I had with Madison Southern, they got some major foul trouble early.
They did. Kidwell got in foul trouble that game.
13 fouls at the half.
Yep.
4 guys with 2.
Coach Butcher was talking about how many people were kind of in odd spots.
That's right.
Weren't really familiar with their assignments.
Right. Up, off the backboard, no good. Nice forward by Huff. Back up and in.
Eagles number 24.
Nice to see Huff get in there and mix it up, get a putback.
2-3 zone now. Got a little play set up for it. Just stop. Hard to rebound out of the zone, but
You've got to really
it
look.
hurts when you don't.
You really got to look, and the weak side people in that zone have got to find somebody to block out.
Double dribble on Sargent.
For Madison Southern, number 32, Antonio Thrash.
Another turnover.
Number 42, Andrew.
Well, the putback was by Spurlock there a minute ago for Harlan County. He's just a freshman also, 6'4", and they're real high on him too. So Harlan County got 2 freshmen in the lineup.
If I didn't know better, I think we're doing a UK basketball game with all these freshmen. Look for Dominique
Yep,
up there.
but they won't be one and done.
No. Got 2 men playing the low block there. Rebound. Up. Over to Kidwell. Looking to run. Got Burns. Takes it himself. Kicks. Shot. It's off the mark. Nice rebound. Silly foul.
That's the Thrash kid in the lineup.
Silly foul.
Transfer.
32.
Transferred from Central. He's been getting a lot of playing time though, and
Antonio Trash, senior guard. 4th team foul as we near 50 seconds to go, opening quarter of play. Over to Birds, to Kidwell. Plenty of time to run the offense. They're going to get for carrying the ball. You don't see that much.
no, you don't see that called as much anymore, but
Probably a good call. 40 seconds left. 16-11, Southern on top. Big rivalry in football, Coach. Southern and Harlan County. Big rivals on the football and gridiron.
yeah, they had a couple playoff games here the last 2 years.
Trash couldn't handle it. Nice play to knock it off someone.
Yeah, Harlan County defeated our football team last year.
Last year.
And then this year we went down there and beat them. So,
I guess we'll have a rubber match next season.
well, you would hope that we have the same kind of success.
15 seconds, 12. Over to Kidwell. skips it over to Burns. Little shot fake, 6 seconds. Up and good.
Real nice
3,
poise.
2, 1. Puck is over.
Great job by
Southern on
Burns.
top. Southern
Nice.
on top, 18-11. As we end the first quarter, Madison Southern is on top, 18-11. We'll be back for the second quarter of action after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
18-11. Pretty good first quarter, Coach.
Very nice quarter. I was impressed with our shot selection, with ball movement. We handled their pressure well.
Nice foul. Sure, Coach Butler wasn't happy with a couple of turnovers we had, but overall it was a very effective quarter.
I like the way we're moving the ball, really looking for each other, getting good penetration, kick outs.
Handling the pressure well. 1-2-2 zone, matchup zone. The kid well.
Showing good patience.
They are. Very nice. Burns in the basket and good.
That's the second time he split defenders and got in there and got a little short, medium range shot.
If he can do that, it'll open up the outside.
A lot of kids have lost that art.
They really have. Somebody fell asleep on the backside.
Tough shot.
Harlan County shot. Burns running to the basket and fouled.
Oh, man. What a play. Used his body well.
He did. He protected the ball really well going out.
And then went to the other side of the basket. Little reverse. That was pretty.
13. And he misses the easy one out. He makes the circuit shot, misses the free throw.
It happens.
Here we go. The zone look from Southern. Run him off the line, no foul. I like that no call.
Wow. Nice play by the freshman.
I did like the no call. 2-2-1 look. Oh. Kind of telegraphed it. Got that about. Another inbounds. Up 22-15, 6:47 to go.
Got Miller in the lineup now, number 42 for Southern.
Sergeant Kidwell running the guards, along with Mr. Burns. Nice rebound.
Good follow.
Follow back by 32, Antonio Trash.
Southern had a little play set up on the inside. They used a skip pass and were able to follow it up.
Another turnover forced by Southern, looking to run. And a basket.
Nice.
26-15, and a timeout for Harlan County.
Great pass there on the break.
It's the best I've seen Southern play this year.
That's the best I've seen them so far.
26-15, 6:17 left. We'll take his timeout with them, be back after you watch these commercials.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Round County inbounds the ball. Coach just got the score in the Southern girls game. Girls lose 59-58. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, you hate to see that. They've been playing so well.
Nice take there by Harlan County.
Nice pass again.
Mr. Huff inside.
Tell you what, they are really making some nice plays, looking for each other.
That's one thing. They're very unselfish.
They're playing really well together tonight.
Jump. Oh, I thought it might have been a jump ball.
He may have had a piece of his arm there.
I guess. Bodied him.
Eagles number 42, Andrew Miller. That's his first.
Foul on Madison Southern. That's their fifth.
You know, they've given up baseline here about 3 times on this side.
That's what I was going to say.
And it's forced the inside players to rotate over, and it puts a lot of pressure on them.
Nice substitutions in. Number 4 checking in. That's Michael Jefferson. Number 10, Devontae Linville checking in. And I missed the other number. That's better. .25 Kidwell with the ball, bringing it up the court.
Well, both teams sticking with that 2-3 zone.
Well, like you said, with the way fouls are being called, you about have to. Nice kick.
Out.
And 3.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You know, you have the pass to the high post. Defense collapses. He fans it right back out with a hesitation. Teammate has an open shot.
That's a pretty finger roll. That
nice
should
play.
be basic basketball, but kids don't understand that anymore.
Well,
inside out.
They have to be taught that, and that was a really good job. Southern's looking really sharp against
They
this
really
zone.
are. This zone is not bothering them at all, Harley. Skill pass to Burns. Kidwell driving down the lane. And up
Really
and
nice.
just off the mark.
Stayed with it.
Fight for it. They're going to get a foul. I believe it's on Harlan County. It was.
Well, Kidwell didn't hit the shot, but he made a really pretty play to get into the paint that time. And then he stayed with it after the play.
That's the 16th foul on Harlan County. So from here on out, Southern will be at the line for the bonus. Harlan fans not happy with the call. Didn't exactly see what he did to get the foul call, but.
Had a little denial of the ball there on the inbounds. Southern able to get it in deep.
You better believe Harlan County knows where Stacy Burns is.
He is on fire tonight.
He is knocking them down. 34-20. 4.5 to go. Opening half. And a foul on the baseline of all places.
Yeah, gave up baseline again. Huff had to rotate over.
Foul is on Huff. That's foul number 1. There's 6 fouls, so from here on out, both teams are shooting free throws. Little hard.
I wonder if he played football. He looks like he could have.
He's a big old boy, isn't he?
He is. Good size, 6'3" junior.
I'd say he probably did.
If he didn't, I'd say the football coach was trying to recruit him.
And another one off the back iron. Kidwell, look at him knock it to himself. Take it down the lane and in.
I'll tell you what, he's really playing well. Great job.
Tanner Kidwell, a 6-foot sophomore.
You can tell, I mean, just in the last 3 weeks, how much this team is playing with so much more confidence than they did.
Nice deflection from Linville to Kidwell, and another lay-in. 38-20, Southern on top.
They are breaking this game open early.
Number 40 with a body check in hockey status. Off the mark. Kidwell with a board. You can see it last year with Tanner coming off the bench as a freshman. He showed signs of being a really good ball player.
Well, I spoke to him before the season. He said he learned a lot from Tyler Absher last
Yes.
year. And kind of went to school
Did.
on him.
Double down with Burns. Off the mark. Nice offensive rebound. And a foul. They're going to give him 2 shots on that.
Let's see who they get this on.
I believe it's on 35. Stacy.
You're right.
That foul's called against the Eagles, number 35, Stacey Burns. That's number 2.
It's his second.
Let's see if Coach Butcher leaves him in the rest of the half or if he
No
wants
one
to
on.
take him out.
Well, I believe now he's calling for someone to come in.
Number 4, Cameron.
Nope.
Number 5,
Now we've got somebody coming in. 44.
Gabbard.
44,
Yep.
Griffin Gabbard.
6'3", sophomore. Free throws. Free throws are killing Harlan County right now.
Harlan's contending that zone. It kind of makes you wonder if they're going to ever play anything different.
Maybe they're afraid they can't match up on man.
Well, it's either that or they're not respecting Southern's outside shooting, but Southern's already proved they can
Yeah,
shoot
that's
the
what I
ball.
was going to say. Nice rebound inside by Linville.
Nice block out.
Gets it over to Tanner Kidwell. Well, a little off the mark. Nice rebound and kick and a timeout. Timeout called by Madison Southern. 2:51 left, opening half, 38-20. Before we go to break, we'd like to thank our sponsors, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, and Madison County EMA. Without them, we couldn't do this. 2:51 to go, 38-20, Southern on top.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Back to action. First round of Berea Holiday Tournament. Christmas tournament, as I'll always call it. Southern on top, 38-20. Oh, saved by Sargent.
Sargent came in on the break there for Kidwell.
Hustle, hustle. Get your loose balls. What should have been a turnover may translate into points. I like the way Southern's working that high post.
I tell you what, they're really moving the ball well tonight. Very patient, looking for any opening in there in the zone with the seams. Looks like Harlan's switched out. Now they're going to go man-to-man.
If they didn't, we could sit in that zone all night, just throw it to ourselves on the wing. Overplayed. Sargent kicks. Up and in by number 4,
freshman
Michael Jefferson.
He's going to be a good one.
Double it up once again, 40-20. Southern on top.
You know, you were wondering when Harlan would change defense. They did right in the middle of possession.
That's unusual. You don't see it too often. A lot of coaches don't want to switch in the middle of possession.
Yep.
Finally, they get a basket. Showing some token pressure. Shoulder him up all the way up the floor, no call. And we get a foul.
That was an aggressive foul there.
I believe Harlan County was a little peed off.
I think that was frustration right there.
That's exactly what that was. Harlan County's a little ticked off. They've been punched in the mouth.
Kidwell getting ready to check back in, looks like.
Coming in for number 4, the freshman Jefferson takes a seat.
I think he got busted in the lip there. Looks like he's holding his mouth.
Quite possibly. That was a Mr. Wayne to take care of him over there on that sideline. Nice offensive rebound by Linville. Taken away, no numbers. They're going to get the foul on 42.
Miller.
That'd be Miller. Just a sophomore.
Here's that Spurlock kid again. Good-looking freshman.
Only 4 seniors on the Madison Southern roster. And in. Huff back in for Miller. So on the floor we have Kidwell, Sargent, Linville, and Huff. And number 44, Griffin Gabbard. 1:20 left, opening half. Southern looking really good. He's dead. Timeout. Picked up his dribble, had to take the timeout.
Yeah, they were looking inside that time, didn't quite have it, and then they had Sargent coming off a double screen there at the foul line, and he was covered up too. So smart timeout.
It was. Okay.
You know, you just don't want to lose your momentum here. The last minute and 10, you're in control of the game, 17 points up. So
we have seen teams get hot and score 7, 8 points. They could cut this to a single digits if they knock down a couple of big threes.
Yeah, you've worked so hard and played so well to get this lead. You don't want to give them any kind of an encouragement going in there to half.
So it was a good timeout to take instead of making a turnover. See what Harlan County plays. They stay in their man, or are they going to maybe go show a zone?
They look like they're matching up man-to-man here.
Burns out of the ball game. But there's others that can shoot the three just as well.
See if Southern gets a little patient here. And
last minute. Try to hold it for one.
That's a long time to hold the ball, but they're in their delay game right now.
Good chance to catch somebody to sleep. Kidwell handling the pressure up top. Over to Linville, back to Kidwell. Down the lane, up and off the mark, but he drew the foul. Foul on Harlan County.
I think Coach Buttrey would be okay with that move right there. He used a little clock.
Foul number 8.
Got into the paint, got to the line.
Now we just have to knock down the free throws.
Knock down free throws and maybe hold for one again next time.
Up 17 with 42.5 seconds to play. Off the back iron. Checking into the ball game is number 32. That is Antonio Trash entering the game. He plays Griffin Gabbard. If you're Harlan County, you're going to look for a quick three or just get the best available shot.
Well, you're going to come down and take whatever the defense allows you to have right now.
Plenty of time.
You got to be aggressive. I mean, they're behind. They can't afford to waste possessions.
The zone look now of the Eagles.
Still 2-3.
Match up, down low. Got in there and got the jump ball. Good play by Linville.
Good job going down and double teaming the post.
It's another thing a lot of young players don't do, or a lot of basketball players don't know how to go down and double the post.
You know, especially if you're not having
up top.
If you don't have the responsibility of guarding a shooter, that's what you should be doing. Nice floater in the lane by the big kid.
22 seconds, plenty of time to get a nice shot. See what Kidwell can work up with 15 seconds. Over to the post, over to Thrash. 7, 6, over to Kidwell.
Time to go.
And he gets a floater off the mark. No good. No shot. Halftime. Southern leads 41-25.
Well,
we'll go down to Samantha Burford with Coach Shane Buttry.
Coach, you got to be really happy with the hustle and the play of your players today.
I am. We've not given up too many baskets. The only ones we've really given up are on second chance points where we're not blocking out. We're getting caught right underneath the rim to where only rebound we're going to get is the one that goes through the net. So we got to clear some space out and block some people out, and they probably wouldn't have 15 points right now.
And it's really warm in here tonight. Do you think that's affecting your team at all?
I don't think it's affecting us much. It looks like it's affecting them some. So, you know, it ain't over. It's a long way to go, and we got a deep bench, and if we have to use it, we will.
You got to be happy with Burns, right? He's made some big threes.
Yeah, he got in foul trouble, but it wasn't his fault because we didn't rebound, the block out, and he ended up picking up a foul. But he got some rest. That's the good news on it. So he'll be hot when he comes back out.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back to Berea Community, not Madison Southern High Schools. The Eagles lead the Black Bears of Harlan County 41-25 at the half. Coach, very good first half for the Eagles.
I thought I've seen Southern play 4 times this year, and it's by far their best half. Really impressed with their ball movement.
I am too.
They had great attack against the zone, and I thought they were very patient. They looked for good shots. Shot selection was excellent. And, Harlan didn't really attack the zone as well down on this end, and it's kind of unusual to see so much so much zone from both teams. Harlan went back man-to-man there toward the end of the half, and it'll be interesting to see how they come out. They have got to start upping the tempo a little bit, I think, to try to get back in it.
If they come out in the zone to begin this half, it'll be a long half.
I'd be surprised if they did. You never know. He knows his team better than anyone.
Southern will have the ball to lead off the second half.
And, you think the danger right here, Southern coming out and having so much success there in the first half.
Yeah.
They don't want to come out complacent and give them any encouragement. Harlan is man. That's right.
So the only couple of things I don't like about Southern first half, gave up some offensive rebounds.
Yep.
And gave up the baseline a little too much.
Right, exactly. Good point both ways.
Otherwise, they shot the ball well, took it to the basket, Kidwell with the ball. Looking to run. Kick, shot, just off. You heard Coach Butler say that Stacy Burns had gotten some foul trouble.
Had 2 quick fouls there and had to sit there in the second quarter some. But I really didn't think Southern missed a beat too much. I mean, they kept attacking, doing a good job.
Southern looks to be a little out of control to start the half.
Well, they've shot 2 threes off the first pass, the first 2 possessions. Let's see if they're a little bit more patient this time.
You want to see them run the offense a little bit.
Got a little flex action, screening along the baseline.
Yeah, yep. Tanner Mayo did walk with it.
2 quick shots and a turnover. Not a good start.
But Harlan County hasn't taken advantage of it yet.
They have
still 41-25. Neither team has scored.
Southern sticking with a 2-3 zone.
He carried it, no call. 3 off the mark, over the back.
Good block out by Linville that time.
Blocking out the bigger man.
That foul's called against Black Bears number 33, Zach Caldwell. That's number 2.
Size is important, but boy, you still have to have that position. Dante.
That's it.
Devontae has got good quickness, got inside.
Size is important, but it's all about position.
Good duck in there to Huff.
It was. Stacy from outside. Hits another one.
Shot the ball out of the offense. Good ball movement. 2 or 3 passes. Good patient. Good shot.
2-3 zone as noted. He loses it. Burns picks it up. Throws it ahead to Kidwell. He's going to take it behind his back and in. And it's good. Another circus shot.
Oh, Jefferson almost had to steal.
Nice pickup of the ball. An offensive, wave it off. A charge. Taken by my man, Huff.
He saw it coming and just was very patient, stayed right there. Kept his
second
position.
Charge of the game taken.
That's his 4th.
I just get excited on the defensive end.
I tell you what, it takes some guts to take a charge.
Oh, it does. It doesn't feel good.
You also just have to be in the right spot. You have to have position.
Yeah. You know, in the college game now, they have a little dotted line.
Yeah, they have that interior circle in the lane that the defense can't be inside to take a charge. And I would like to see that evolve down into the high school level.
And with the new foul rules, it's almost impossible to take charges.
Well, you don't want to reward the defense by standing under the basket and taking a charge. And Trevor didn't. You know, he was out away from the rim a few feet and did a good job.
Kidwell keeps it up to Huff.
Watch the lob here, see if they get it.
Oh, no shot, but drew the foul.
That foul's called against Harlan County's number 4.
That's the 3rd foul on Harlan County, and they're yet to score with 5:29 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, after the first 3 possessions, Southern's come down and had solid shot selection each time.
We throw up and good. Gonna move Huff back.
That usually indicates a press. Let's see if they're going to do that.
Takes it around his waist, puts it up. And through the hoop. 48-25.
They drop back.
Back into that zone. It's been effective. Stacy over late. Shot was no good. On the baseline.
They must have a lot of confidence in Caldwell. 6'3", 200 and whatever.
Big
out
man
shooting
taking
threes.
the threes. It's Marquise Estel. Remember, Estel used to shoot those for the Central boys back in the day. Foul. Good.
I'll tell you what, Kidwell finished that play strong. But what a pass by Jefferson. You know, he got the steal, and he threw that ball out, laid it just right in front of Kidwell so he could lay it in.
And Tanner knew the foul was coming. I mean,
well,
he knew it was going to be there.
He knew it.
He still put it in.
He kept his eyes on the rim, was able to concentrate on the basket and draw contact. So that's a great play by both of them.
Southern's up 50-25, pending the free throw. And it's good, 51-25, 5:10 left, third quarter. Coach, I have to be honest, this is not the way I saw the game going.
I was just getting ready to say, most people thought this would be a highly competitive game. Coming off of a 7-point defeat by Clay County, and that being your only loss, you'd think, well, they must be really playing well.
When I looked at that, I thought the same thing. Stacy gets it off.
And their wins have not been close games. They've been blowing people out.
Yeah.
17, 19, 20-some points.
Of course, Southern started the season 0-3, I believe it was. And
well, you can
they've been
see
playing well.
The maturity here the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Linville didn't go into motion on that one. 3 for Kidwell, just off the mark.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Came out of the offense. Good look.
Staying in his zone. He walked. $4:19 to go, and Harlan County still has not scored in the third quarter.
We got Blake Linville coming in now. Give Devontae Linville a rest.
I assume they're related somehow. Perhaps. Burns over to 33. They'll foul call. That's foul number 5 on Harlan County.
Southern's going to shoot a lot of free throws this half.
This fourth quarter might take a little while.
Oh, look at that move.
Nice little hook shot, just short.
Tell you what, there's a lot of 6'7" guys wish they had that move. That was nice.
Nice steal by 33, Blake Linville.
Oh, he got fouled.
Yeah, he got fouled, no call. Good job to get back in. They're going to call it off Harlan County.
Must have had a double tip.
Come on, play, Cam. Play.
Must have. Either way, it's Madison Southern's ball with 3:43 to go. Coach, I think it's been a long time since I haven't seen a team score in a quarter.
Well,
we're 3.5 minutes away from seeing it. Foul.
Harlan just doesn't seem to have any rhythm offensively, and the open looks they have had have not gone in, and they've turned the ball over, and Southern's taking advantage of all of it.
Foul on us, number 6, and from here on out, we're shooting free throws. Jefferson with the free throw. That was a hard foul, I mean. Jefferson just got tangled up. Had he not hit the ground, it probably wouldn't have been called.
Tell you, as he gets stronger, he's going to be able to take that contact and finish plays at the same time. He's a buck whatever. I don't know how much he weighs, but he is a wiry kid.
Split the defense, and finally, Harlan County with a basket.
A lot of potential there.
3:20 to go, and Harlan County scores 53-27. Get it down to Huff. Back over to Jefferson. Skips it. Kidwell off the mark. Blake Linville just a little underneath the basket for that offensive rebound attempt.
Another good look, though. They're really executing their offense well.
They're going to get a foul on Madison Southern. Michael Jefferson's first. First of the half.
We got the Carmichael, number 4 freshman for Harlan County, and you got the Jefferson, number 4 freshman for Madison Southern.
Almost identical in size, 5'9", 5'10".
Miller checking back in there for Huff.
Okay, Michael Huff may not get you too many points on the offensive end, but rebounding defensively, he doesn't hurt you.
Lee in for Bailey for Harlan County. I'll tell you what, these are some soft rims. I was watching during warm-ups, and man, I'll tell you what, I don't even know if they have nuts on the end of those bolts, so it is really soft.
Almost stolen, knocked away, out of bounds. "30-second timeout, Harlan County."
30-second timeout taken by the White Bears.
You know, something interesting there for Harlan County. Mike Jones's son is helping him coach, and he's the one in the sweatsuit over there with not much hair. And he actually played for his father back in high school. Was a really nice playing for Harlan. That's before Harlan County even existed. So Mike Jones used to coach there at Harlan, and he had two really good, two sons that were really good players for him then.
Say it's a little weird sitting on a bench with your dad, especially if you played for your dad.
Well, you know, you got a similar situation over here with Madison Southern. Craig Jefferson, the assistant coach, and is working with the freshman team. And then you got Michael Jefferson, who plays freshman, and then he starts for the varsity also. So I was talking to Coach Jefferson before the game, and I said, okay, what makes you most nervous, playing, watching your son play, or coaching your son?
Yeah.
And he said, by far, coaching your son and watching him play at the same time. It's a unique relationship when you have a father-son combination. There's another lob.
They're going to get the hold. Foul on Harlan County. That's foul number 7.
That's the second time they've run that play, and they've gone to the foul line both times. I thought he was shooting the ball.
Well, I don't think he ever got the shot up. He kind of got hugged to keep the shot from going up. But it's going to put number 33, Blake Linville, at the line. 6'3" senior. One of the few seniors on the ball club. Yeah, I'd hate to have to play for my dad or have to coach a son or a daughter. That would be unique.
Some of those relationships work real well, and some of them don't, because a lot of it goes home with you after a game or after a practice. And
look at Bobby Knight, Pat Knight.
It is a lot of pressure for a young man to play for his dad. I told Craig, I said, one good thing about it, I said, your son is a good player. That always helps.
That always helps.
Yeah.
Look at Ashton Feldhouse last year from Madison Central and her dad. Even though he didn't coach her, you know he coached her when they got home.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to get a foul on Southern down low, probably on 33.
You have a lot of dads that are not coaches, but they are coaches when the son gets home too.
Yep. You know, the hardest thing being a coach is when dad's up in the stands calling out a different play for you. You got a play designed for someone, they're like, no, don't do that one. Run it for my kid.
Sargent back in there for Kidwell.
Kidwell going to get a break, probably the final of 2:11 of the third quarter. 55-29.
One thing you're going to see here, especially in a game like this, is Coach Butcher's going to have opportunity to rest some kids. This is going to be a long weekend, and you're going to have 4 games possibly in 3 days. You want to save those legs and keep people as fresh as you can.
Either way, you got 2 games tomorrow.
Right.
Win or lose.
Right.
Nice steal and taken up by Carmichael.
Yeah, a little freshman mistake there. He picked his dribble up too early.
Now they're going to show a press. Just clear it out. Let Jefferson bring it up.
You know, Harlan County doesn't really have an extreme amount of quickness to pressure the ball. Even though they're pressing or they're trapping out, they're man-to-man, they really haven't. Well, that was a good step through there on the. But as far as creating a lot of turnovers from their quickness, they really haven't shown that. Maybe that's why they played so much zone the first half.
And the problem with playing the zone and not pressing, when you get down, especially if you get down double figures, it's hard to make that comeback.
That's right. If you don't play a style that can bring you back, it's really difficult.
It's what I was afraid of with the football team this year, you know. With Damien, everything was a run off the mark. Everything was a run with the football team. If you got down by 10, 12 points, 10 to 14, it was hard to come back running the ball.
You know, that football team is still going to be good next year.
Oh, it is. Offensively, they're set.
The Sloan kid came along as quarterback, and
he was a rookie of the year this year at the banquet.
I believe it.
Foul on Madison Southern. That's their 3rd team foul of the half. At the line is number 4, Carmichael. Off the mark. Well, you're Harlan County's coach. What do you tell your team going into 4th quarter?
Well, you know, you want to try to.
You're down 55-32.
You want to try to tell them to play the rest of the game in segments. Okay, these next 2 minutes, we're going to try to cut the lead by 5. Or set some small short-term goals for them and let them play for that. You know, they may not get back in the game, but they're still playing for improvement, and the coaches are looking for things. So you can still see some positive things out of a game like this.
Burns. Lucky to belong to White. 43 seconds left, third quarter. Kidwell will inbound it. Trigger the inbound. Burns. Over to Burns. First shot, and it's off the mark. Harlan County player took a fall.
Well, they had a double pick of the picker that time, and Burns came out wide open.
With that double team. Blocked by number 42, Andrew Miller.
Nice.
Blocked on the other end.
Still a good pass, a good play.
Number 32 for Harlan County, Josh Lee with the block. 18 seconds. And he throws that one almost into the bench. Skip pass and a travel.
Well, they've had some trouble with their footwork tonight.
I was about to say, they look out of control a little bit, you know, like just 7 seconds, 6, 5. Might have a shot attempt, and we will, maybe. It's a good look.
Oh!
Very good look. Can't get it to fall. 55-32 into 3. Southern on top. Back for the fourth quarter after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Back to action at the Berea Christmas Tournament. Fourth quarter action with Madison Southern leading 55-32. Can't harp on it enough. Very impressed the way Madison Southern has played.
Very consistent. You know, they haven't really had any down stretches.
Third quarter is very clean. Handling the ball. Double it down. No, ain't good.
That's one of the few times they've attacked the post tonight.
It is. And it benefited. They got the fall. Got the ball to drop. Josh Lee bit the line for one.
You know, looking ahead, if Southern's able to hold on to this game, they would play at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon against Montgomery County, coming off of a state tournament appearance.
Yes.
Montgomery County with one-year coach Happy Osborne, who stayed in high school for 1 year, then went to Kentucky Wesleyan down there.
I didn't think he'd last long in high school level. He's been a college coach too long.
Well, he used the high school opportunity to get back home. I think he got a little homesick down there in Tennessee. He was at Tennessee Tech. Nice play by Kidwell.
Kidwell down the line, and one. They call the block.
Tell you what, he made a great play to prevent the turnover.
Yep.
And went into the lane. I'd like to see him pull up and go straight up on that shot. And that way you wouldn't have any doubt about a block charge situation.
It was a block. Kidwell to the line for one.
Really played a solid game tonight. I'm impressed with Kidwell.
Entering the game is number 30. Jared Richardson. I believe he's another transfer from Madison Central.
He is. And I've seen him play in some JV games. Does an excellent job on the boards. He's really active.
Before Kidwell shoots the free throw, puts it around his waist. And off the mark. Rebounded by 33, Zach Caldwell. Harlan's going to be pushing the envelope now, trying to make something happen. Kidwell to the basket.
And how many times have we seen that this year where a point guard penetrates and no one rotates back?
Yep.
Bumgarner, kid for Harlan County, came into the lane and no one rotated.
Again, you think it's basic basketball 101, but they have to be taught that. And it's nothing against the coaches today, but I just don't know. You said it a lot everywhere. It's just not one school. It's everywhere.
Well, every drill, you run dummy offense or fast break drills or whatever. That has to be emphasized. Every time there's a shot, there has to be a man back.
Well, I'll tell you what the problem is. We can't get enough good coaches in the middle school anymore. Jennifer Cornett, the head coach over here at Berea Community, is coaching both middle school and high school.
Well,
can't find a middle school coach.
You can't blame a feeder system in that situation.
No, that's right. She has no excuses.
It's awful tough to do that, though.
It is, but she can't find anyone to do it. No one's wanting to do it for such little pay. And it's not about the money. It should be about them wanting to do it, but.
Right. Nice move by Gabbard. Didn't finish, but yep. I like the shot.
Couple subs on the floor now for the Eagles. Kidwell's still out there along with Jefferson. And Antonio Thrash.
Bumgarner's come in and replaced the Region of the Year player that Harlan County had last year at point guard.
Richardson in the lane, puts it up and in.
Wow, left hand bank.
High off the arc.
Tell you what, if you can be consistent with that move, you're going to be effective inside.
10:43 at night. Bank's still open for Richardson. Got to get the rebound down low if you're Southern now. Too many second shot attempts.
That's one thing about the zone, like you mentioned earlier. You have to look somebody up and put a body on them and block out. A lot easier in a man-to-man situation where you know exactly who you're going to block out most of the time, but in a zone you have to be very aware of who's in your area. And
that's team foul number 5 on the Eagles. Caleb Miller checking into the ball game for the Eagles. A 5'9" freshman. As number 25, Kidwell, will take a seat. Coach, I think we might have seen the end of Kidwell's night.
Well, you would think so with this safe lead that you have and games coming up this weekend. I'd say he's going to take a rest and get to cheer on his teammates the rest of the evening.
That was a double team. He walked.
Footwork again.
Yep.
When you make that pump fake, you've got to keep a foot down. A lot of people get in a little hurry.
They watch the NBA where it doesn't matter. There are no dribblers in the NBA anymore. Skip over the corner. He walks. No call. And we have a foul. Foul's on Thrash. 44, Griffin. Griffin Gabbard, his second. Team 6. Both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the ball game. Hunter France, 6'1" junior, into the ball game. As Griffin Gabbard takes a seat.
Good opportunity for these guys that reserves to come in and get some playing time. Varsity
5 minutes.
Competition.
And as you see, Harlan County is going to try to take advantage of it by putting a little pressure on them. It's what you worry about as a coach, subbing too early. So you hate having to put your starters back in.
That foul's called against the Eagles, number 4.
I think they'll be okay. Did you see the big man, Caldwell, put that little stutter step dribble on the
I thought that was Allen Iverson for a minute.
And then he made the one-handed pass up the sideline. Why is it that big guys always think they're guards?
They do.
And guards always think they're big men.
The guard wants to post it. He wants to shoot threes. Shot up and good. 61-40. 21-point advantage for the Eagles. As we have a full court press, comes a double team. Jefferson going to try to work out of it, throws it down to Thrash, takes it to the basket, spin move, and in.
Very nice finish.
Pretty move.
And here's, Jefferson that time.
Splits the double team, lost it. And a foul. Foul is on number 30. That's Richardson.
I was going to say, Jefferson's had the ball in a trap the last 2 times. And he's done something a lot of older players don't do, and that's take a retreat dribble, make the defense come, and then he's looked for that diagonal pass up the court and broken the press easily.
Yeah, the retreat dribble is something they don't teach anymore. It's go to the basket, not away from the basket.
Well, you don't want to be retreating all the time, but sometimes
certain situations.
That one dribble buys you just a little extra time, and Southern has the floor spaced well, and that provided a open lane for the pass.
Blake Linville back into the ball game as Thrash takes a seat. Press again. Caleb Miller running it. We got to travel.
Back in the game for the Blackbirds, number 32, Josh Lee. Number 5, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson into the ball game.
Well, Southern's backcourt are both freshmen right now, Jefferson and Miller.
Yep.
So we'll see if Harlan County turns the heat up as much as they can. They're still down 22, 4:18 to go.
Backcourt's freshmen, the rest of them, front court's freshmen, the rest of them are upperclassmen. Going to zone. Stay in that zone look. Quick hands, knocked it loose.
Nice.
And finish.
How about that from 2 freshmen? Great lead pass.
See that for 3 more years.
Put it right on the dime. That was pretty.
Nice job of number 4 to get in. Get on the floor. No jump ball yet. There it is. We have a jump ball call. Goes to the Eagles.
For the Eagles, number 14. Noah Marshall.
I get a kick out watching the crowd, listening to the crowd.
Jefferson goes out, and that's their last starter that was in the game.
Yes.
So
3:49. All reserves are in. Gabbard had a shot, gave it up to kick it. Richardson comes down with it, and he walks. He traveled before he got the basket. And checking back in, though, will be number 3.
Sargent.
Sargent's coming back.
The Eagles, number 3, Brandon Sargent.
In for France. I think he had a little contact problem.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason he came back in is because France lost a contact, got poked in the eye one. So, loose ball. Miller going to handle it. Kick it over to 14. Richardson had taken away.
Good hustle.
Number 14 is Noah Marshall. I think he's on the floor for Madison Southern. Too many offensive rebound opportunities, and they finally get one to fall.
Southern's awful small right now. Tell you what, the Miller kid, he went in there and got an offensive rebound a minute ago, and then he went on the floor after that loose ball. You love to see that.
2:52 left, 65-43. Madison Southern on top. Barring some big comeback, it will be Madison Southern, Montgomery County tomorrow afternoon. Another turnover for the Eagles, but with the young lineup in, they don't get much varsity minutes.
Well, they had a long pass there. Long pass means it's in the air longer. Defense has more time to react. Here's the lob play again. See if they get it.
Just almost lobbed it too far.
Yep. Good
Out of
pass.
bounds.
Good pass, probably would have had 2 points right there.
Out of bounds over to Harlan County with the 2:22 mark. 2-3 zone. Been very effective night for Southern. Skip pass shot. Way off. Out of bounds. Coach Buttrey with the retrieve.
That's the only time I've seen Coach Buttrey pass a basketball. Every time I played with him, if you threw it to him, it was going up.
I thought he was going to shoot that one. And good. Black Bears with a 3-point shot. They've come back to make a game of it, and the final score is going to look a whole lot closer than the game actually was. Short. 65-49 as we tick under 2. 1:48 to go. So what turned out to be a 25-point game is going to be down to about 15. Nice. Ball never touched the floor.
2 nice passes there. The first one developed a 2-on-1, and the second one led to the layup. Really nice.
These young team playing like veterans at time. Foul on Miller. To the line for 2 shots. Be number 34.
They're all playing hard. And, you know, in a closer game, that would have been a really bad foul.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop the clock, but these guys are getting to play some.
It's hustle.
And they want to play just like it's, you know, any other time. So
that's right. A lot of reserves in for Harlan County as well, who's not on the roster. So, curious to know what Harlan County envisioned coming in.
Richardson missed the first cutter going through there. The guard was open and made the mistake.
3-point shot up, off the mark.
Good rebound by Gabbard.
Off the mark once again. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Southern on top 67-50.
Nobody back again.
Little 5 couldn't make the catch. Another sub in.
Blake Linville back in.
49-48.
Well, Southern's going to face a much more athletic.
And they do this tomorrow afternoon, I will be a believer in the Madison Southern Eagles.
It'll be an uphill challenge for them, but you know, they had kind of a breather tonight, got to rest some people, so they're going to be fresh.
Yep.
Montgomery did the same thing.
That is huge for them.
Montgomery won by a handy score tonight, too. So
I heard it was 20.
It was.
Could have been worse. As you said, they got to rest a lot of players, and it's great Southern got to rest a lot of players.
It is, especially playing this late game. I mean, it's 10:55 at night right now. And
time they get home, it'll be midnight.
It will.
Time they wind down, it'll be 2. If they quit playing Nintendo or whatever they do now.
I hope they go to bed and get some rest if they're smart.
Turn around and play at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. So.
And that will be right here in the same location in the new gym. You know, Harlan County had a long bus ride up here today, too. So
I'm hoping they spend the night.
They would have to.
We had a chance to thank some of the sponsors in the first half. I want to get the last 3 in. Thank you to Jack Burford Chevrolet, Luxury Pets, and Linville Insurance for being sponsors of Madison County School Sports Television. As Richardson puts a nail in it, 70-54, Southern wins. Coach, we need a Jack Burford player of the game.
I'm going to go with Kidwell. I thought he played well. He moved the ball. He was unselfish. He hit shots. He penetrated, controlled the tempo. I would have to go with Kidwell tonight.
25, Tanner Kidwell, or Jack Burford Chevrolet Player of the Game. Very nice game, best game I've seen him play this season.
Very impressive. I'm sure it's going to be a confidence boost. You can see the growth and the maturity of these players just in the short time.
All that matters. Yeah, you could go 0-20 as long as you get better every game. They are ready for district and playoff time.
They are getting better.
Thank you for watching. My name is Donald Foster, along with Coach Doug Sally. And we'll be back next time to watch Madison Southern basketball. Once again, Southern wins 70-54. Good night, everyone.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello everybody, I'm David Sullivan for Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.